Alexander comes up with it. So the Lions will start 1st and 10 at the 20. And here's a guy we're going to show you in a moment who hasn't had much work, Ben.
Yeah, Rodney Peete has been injured most of this preseason. Actually just played in the first game. Has been inactive with a groin pull, and then he injured some ribs, some cartilage in his ribs. But he's a guy they feel is matured a great deal from a year ago. One of the keys to the Lions season, keep him healthy for 16 games.
Willie Green out of Mississippi splits wide left as we get going. The pitch back is to the running back, Cedric Jackson. That's a surprise, and he gets to the 23-yard line. So Barry Sanders not in there at the opening whistle, and that's shocking.
That is a surprise. He was injured in preseason, but all indications from the coaching staff yesterday and today was that he was going to start the football game. Only played 4 plays in preseason. He got injured in the Kansas City preseason game in the ribs, but was supposed to start and be featured tonight.
We'll see how that story develops as the night goes on. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. He gets across the 25 to about the 27-yard line before the second-year linebacker, Andre Collins, made the stop.
Well, Cedric Jackson has been an absolute surprise. You know, the 8th-round draft pick, as you just saw, and got a lot of work in the preseason when Barry Sanders wasn't there. And what they said about Cedric Jackson is, hey, this guy can do a lot of things for us. We found out that he can block. We knew that he could catch when he came in, and he's a very durable runner.
He also says this system is much like that he played at TCU, and that made it easy for him. Possession play for the Lions. 3rd and 3. And again, Nelson. The Redskins hold. And the Lions will have to kick it away.
Well, Skip, you certainly saw the new look Detroit Lions run and shoot a year ago when they couldn't protect the lead. They wanted to control the clock more, but, you know, it doesn't do any good if you have 3 plays and punt. You still have to pick up first down, still have to score points.
Brian Mitchell is the deep man. You see him. Jim Arnold will kick it away. He'll kick it from about the 18-yard line. Pretty good kick. Run back possible. Mitchell at the 32, 35, 37. A host of Lions down on the tackle. Nico Noga. Mark Brown among them. So now the Redskins will go to work. And Mark Rippon, he shows you a little something. He signed a 1-year contract for a reported $1.2 million. If he has a big year this year, it's going to be 5 years or so at a lot more money even than that.
Yeah, and I give him some credit for that. It's kind of a watershed year for Mark Rippon. He admits it. Joe Gibbs is quite upfront about it. It's important for him to play well. And again, just like Rodney Peete, play 16 games.
Ernest Biner is the deep man. Ricky Sanders in motion. There's Biner, and he's got yardage. 48. Penalty flag is thrown. We'll wait and see. Ray Crockett says the call is against Washington, so hold the phone on the good game. Chris Spielman finally made the stop, but it's going to be against Washington, so a lengthy gain comes to nothing.
Well, Skip, also we just got the report on Barry Sanders. Warmed up.
Holding, 84, offense. 10-yard penalty, repeat first down.
It's on Gary Clark, but the report is he warmed up before the game. The ribs were very, very sore, but he was expected to start. Don't know whether he's going to get into play tonight. Well, you know, you forget how good Ernest Biner is and the kind of year he had a year ago. 1,200 yards, made the Pro Bowl, very good offensive line. Ed Simmons, the right tackle, really doesn't get enough credit on this offensive line. Donnie Warren missing a tight end, sorely missed in the running game.
It's 1st and 11. The hole was 9 yards down the field. Jimmy Johnson in motion, and whistles blare, and we're not off to a rootin' tootin' start, are we?
Like preseason all over again.
Gordon McCarter, a referee.
Delay of game, offense.
Delay of game. So the Redskins
still first down.
really sputter. It's 1st and and 16.
The thing about the Redskins and some other teams, you have to get out of the huddle quickly. You have to get the signal in quickly because they're going to shift 2 or 3 times before the ball is snapped. And when you're playing with that 45-second clock, you got to get out of the huddle very, very quickly.
Art Monk splits wide right. Gives straight ahead. Ernest Biner with it again. He crosses the 36-yard line.
Skip, this is a much improved defensive team, quite honestly. Jerry Ball, one of the best in the nose tackle. They will play some 4-man defensive fronts, and they really just do that by putting one of the outside linebackers, Mike Kofer, in a down stance to create a 4th down lineman. Defensive backfield, they're very high on Melvin Jenkins, a plan B guy from Seattle. They think he is the real thing, can really cover.
Second down, 13 yards to go. Rip and drop play up the middle again. Biner across the 40 to the 43-yard line. No more than that, and they're well short of the first down. Spielman on the stop. He's a good one for Detroit, one of their linebackers. William White in on the play as well, the strong safety.
Well, Chris Spielman is the guy who has made it to a number of Pro Bowls, and you talk to their players and their coaching staff, and what they say about Spielman, hey, this is a guy that could play in any era. Woody Whitenhofer, the defensive coordinator, said he could have played for the Steelers when I was the defensive coach there. He could have played back in the 40s. The guy loves the game, and he plays it just like that.
Ricky Sanders wide left, Art Monk wide right. It's 3rd and 6. Has a man. It's complete. It's Gary Clark. First down inside the 40. 17-yard pickup.
Well, beautiful protection by the Hogs. The offensive line set it up. But also one of the little things that you'll notice from this Redskin defense is Art Monk went in motion, and by going in motion, they found out that it was going to be underneath man-for-man coverage. That's what a man in motion does with the Redskins. It serves a real purpose. Ripken saw that it was man-for-man because of the motion, and then found Gary Clark.
It's a bootleg. He's got a man. Complete. 35, 30-yard line. Ron Middleton, the 270-pound tight end. Ray Crockett on the tackle at the 30.
Well, Ron Middleton catches the ball about once every papal election, quite honestly. He's only caught, what, eight passes in 5 years. He is known as a blocking tight end. Remember, Donnie Warren out, but Don Middleton in there makes a nice little catch on the bootleg.
I don't see any white smoke. 1st and 10. Well, wait a minute. They're going to measure and make sure whether or not it is a 1st and 10. Close to the 30-yard line.
You know, Joe Gibbs, we were talking about opening day, and he says, I hate opening days. The anticipation of it. You just don't know how your team is going to play. Particularly, he was very upset with the way his team played in the preseason, Skip. They didn't tackle well. They didn't run the ball. They didn't stop the run.
It is a first down at the 30-yard line. We have 9:23 remaining in the first quarter. Ricky Sanders wide left. 2 tight ends set. Biner's going to throw for it. The only man close to it was William White, the strong safety of the Lions. That didn't work out so well.
You know, anytime the tailback wants to throw the ball, gets that opportunity, it's very difficult for them to kind of pull that ball down. You know, they're thinking about, hey, I'm going to get a touchdown pass. I haven't had one my whole career. I'm going to get a chance to do it. The guy was covered. He probably should have run with the ball. Well, he should have.
So, tell you what, we mentioned it during the preseason, but the impressive stat on Biner, 297 carries last year, 1 fumble.
No, they only had 6 fumbles as a team last year, which is remarkable.
It really is. 2nd and 10 from the 30. Biner down to about the 23-yard line. Chris Spielman involved on the stop again. A sizable advance.
You talk to the Washington Redskin linemen, and they love Ernest Biner because he doesn't take up much time to make up his mind. I mean, he sees something, the first daylight that he sees, he's going to run to. You know, Barry Sanders runs to daylight. Ernest Biner creates daylight. He's that kind of runner.
3rd and 3. Wide to the left is Art Monk. slot to that side. Sanders to the right. Monk in that direction. They're going to drill for it on third down. All alone. Complete at the 17-yard line. A great hit was put on him by Melvin Jenkins, but not before he got the first down.
And that is a sensational catch by Ernest Byner. And when you need it, on 3rd and 3. Now, he is the third receiver. Now, ordinarily, you think, hey, a great running back is not necessarily a great third down back, but Ernest Byner is. Caught over 30 passes a year ago, and even though his hands take a lot of beating, like right there, and they get bruised and beat up, he still has soft hands.
First down from the 16-yard line. Byner again into the middle of the line and down to close to the 12-yard line. Mark Spindler, one of the defensive linemen out of Pitt, and Jerry Ball in on the stop.
Well, if you are Mark Rippon, this is exactly how you want to start the new season. You come out on the opening drive, you get the ball, you'd rather have it first. You complete a couple of passes to get your confidence going, your running game is going, your offensive line is protecting you. They've done a little bit of everything, thrown the tight ends, wideouts, and running backs.
Second down, 7 yards to go. 7:15 remaining, first quarter. Failed to reach the 10-yard line. Michael Kofer, one of the more underrated linebackers in the league, and Spindler in on the stop.
It looked like Byner was trying to run that counter tray play, but he came back inside, and a tight end, the man in motion, Jimmy Johnson, number 88, was the guy that it was the timing on the motion man, the H-back, that caused the mix-up.
Gary Clark splits wide left. Art Monk wide right. It's 3rd and 6 from the 12. Monk in motion left. Rippon has an eternity to run. Did he get in? No.
Is he hurt?
Bruce Alexander made the stop, but it's 1st and goal for the Redskins.
We said at the beginning of the drive, his health, his availability for 16 games is one of the keys for the Redskins this year. Now, he's not going to make anybody forget Whizzer White or Barry Sanders or anybody like that. But I tell you, linemen love to see their quarterback do this, quite honestly. The courage that it takes. They know these guys are valuable, but when you see your quarterback take a shot like this and run like this, I think it helps your team in the long run.
1st and goal for the Skins. From a yard out. He was waved, brought back, and has the first touchdown of the year for the Skins.
And, you know, the difference in the first 2 drives really was indicative of last year's game. The Lions 3 and out, and the Redskins drive it the whole way.
Low Miller makes it 7-0. Let's look at it one more time.
Well, this touchdown really capped what I thought was a wonderful drive because you saw a little bit of everything. You saw passes downfield. You saw passes to tight end. You saw power runs. You even saw Mark Rippon scramble down inside the 1-yard line.
Get up. Get out. Get down to McDonald's today and get a great deal on breakfast. A sausage biscuit's just 79 cents. And our new breakfast burritos just 99 cents. So get with it. Get more breakfast for your money. Get down to McDonald's today. McDonald's today. Because if you don't watch your figure, who will? It's the right feeling now. Because when it comes to water, the only place to start is at the top. It's the right feeling now. Because when the party's going full steam, you don't want to fill up. So reach for the beer that won't slow you down. The Silver Bullet. It's the right feeling now.
The NFL on TNT is brought to you by McDonald's. Getting more for your money. That's McDonald's today. And by America's favorite, Fruit of the Loom. We're keeping America's men comfortable. And by Coors Light, the one that won't slow you down. The Silver Bullet is the right beer now.
7-0 our score. We have 5:37 remaining in the first period of play, and Washington ready to kick it away once more. Chip Lohmiller will do that. Mel Gray in the middle, flanked by Jeff Campbell and Bruce Alexander for Detroit.
Clearly looking at both opening drives, if you think, Detroit was 3 and out in last year's game, they had 14 drives, 9 of them were 3 and out. That's what they're trying to avert, but it's going to be up a lot more to Rodney Peete with Barry Sanders out.
It's going to be tough to handle. Gray can't pick it up. It goes into the end zone, and he will down it there just in time. So once again, the Lions will start at their 20-yard line with 5:28 remaining in the first period of play. Pat Hayden, Skip Carey with you from RFK Stadium in Washington. So Rodney Peete will go to work. We'll be back after this word from your local sponsor. With you from Washington, Barry Sanders has not played, and he doesn't check into the lineup. And if he didn't play after warming up before the game, you'd be shocked if he came in at any time thereafter.
He doesn't look like he's dying to get into the game, quite honestly. And again, that really is the story, the fact that he is not in the game tonight. And again, that means Rodney Peete and his wide receivers, Robert Clark and Willie Green in particular, are going to have to make something happen.
And remember, Peete had only 9 snaps in the preseason due to a couple of nagging injuries of his. He's going to put it up here. And it 20-yard line. Darrell Green does it again, as he's done so often for the Skins. Listen.
It seems inevitable, Skip. Every year they test Darrell Green early on in a season just to see if he's retained the speed, the ability to cover. And every year it seems like Darrell Green answers that question in game 1. Beautifully read. It was a timing throw that he read the pattern of the receiver, read the quarterback's eyes and arms, and got a wonderful jump on the ball.
So Washington in great shape. The Lions 0-13 in this state against the Redskins on the road. Biner close to the 15-yard line. They'll mark it at the 16. George Jameson, number 58, on the stop. A linebacker out of Cincinnati for the Lions, but they are a hurting group at the moment.
Time of possession was the story last year, and it certainly has started that way this year. The Redskins, when this is a game last year when Detroit jumped out to a tremendous lead, led by 17 points going into the fourth quarter, couldn't control the ball. They wanted to do that tonight, but it's been all Washington thus far.
Sanders in motion. 2nd and 6. Biner bangs his way forward across the 15 down to about the 13-yard line. Mark Spindler on the stop, along with Dan Owens.
And this is an awfully good offensive line. They've been known as the Hogs for a long, long time. And I think what you like about them and what Joe Gibbs was saying is we have a nice mixture. Yeah, we have some older guys like Joe Jacoby and Jeff Bostic, but we've mixed in some younger players, Mark Schlereth and Ed Simmons, Jim Lachey in his 7th year. So he likes his mix between old veterans and some younger players that are coming along.
3rd and 3 from the 13. Rippon complete. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line, Ricky Sanders. And Rippon has been sharp as a cookie.
Okay, the Redskins wide receivers, the 3 of them, are the best in all of football because they can run all the routes and they can do it out of motion. They don't have to just line up and run the outs from the wide receiver position, the split receiver. They can go in motion. They'll run inside, catch the ball over the middle, catch the ball in the crowd. That was just a nice catch there by Sanders.
They mark it at the 4-yard line. 1st and goal. Play action. Rippon into the end zone. Jimmy Johnson. Touchdown.
uses tight ends in Washington against a team that uses no tight ends in Detroit. And right now, the tight ends are winning. Beautiful play action fake. A great call on that particular down inside the 10-yard line. He was wide open. Actually, Rypien probably lobbed that ball too much. Almost was out of the end zone. But, again, they capitalize on the turnover.
John Brandis will snap it. Jeff Rutledge will hold it. Chip Lohmiller will kick it. 3:34 left in the first quarter. Rypien 5 for 5 in the game, 47 yards. That is good, and so far it's all Redskins. 3:34 left in the quarter. 14-0 Washington. Back to RFK Stadium right after this.
Wow! Upper Deck football cards!
Now find one of my 2,500 personally autographed cards, available only in Upper Deck football foil packs.
When it comes to a game, can't stay away. Ain't sitting home, not if they're gonna play. Spring to fall, every year. Alright, nothing beats the bud right here. Yeah, nothing beats our best Budweiser. Nothing beats the bud. Where you hear the cheers, you'll find the king of beers. Yeah, nothing beats the bud.
A car is a car. It won't make you handsome or prettier or younger, and if it improves your standing with the neighbors, then you live among snobs. A car is steel, electronics, rubber, plastic, and glass. A machine. And in the end, may the best machine win. Subaru. What to drive.
A number of young women were killed in the next month, their bodies exhibiting signs of animal attack.
A classic werewolf can change shape anytime he wants, day and night.
How you die?
The Howling. After the NFL on TNT.
Well, it's early. 14-0. 3:34 left in the first quarter. All Washington to this point. Detroit, without Barry Sanders, has not managed a first down. Lohmiller approaches the football and gets all of this one. Mel Gray deep in his end zone. Lets it go. 14-0 our score. Detroit to the attack. Here's what happened just moments ago, Pat.
You know, Skip, Darrell Green was saying yesterday that you can't get frustrated playing against the run and shoot because they're going to complete a lot of passes. Well, it hasn't been that way, as he read that beautifully. And it set up a very good call, I think, inside the 10-yard line on first down. You're going to see Ricky Sanders come across here. He's going to bring a bunch of people with him. And then the tight end, Johnson, comes right in behind him and is wide open in the right corner. But if you're going to play action, first and goal is the time to do it.
Well, without Sanders, it's pretty obvious what Detroit has to do. They're going to have to throw the football a lot. And that's not the way they wanted to approach this game. Running play straight ahead with it is Cedric Jackson, the rookie out of TCU. And he gets a couple. Marcus Cook on the tackle. At 5 yards, or at 4 yards. It's second down, 6 yards to go. Willie Green is wide to the left. Robert Clark wide right. Jeff Campbell goes in motion. Maneuvers his way. Good move. 35. Breaks one tackle. Dives across the 40 to the 41. Loose football, but they're going to rule it was down. That he was down. Monty Coleman in on the stop. One of a host of Redskins around that football.
New offensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions, Dave Levy, said, hey, Rodney Peete is a good runner. Yes, we're worried about his health. but we would like to run quarterback draws with him 3 times a game. Now, again, with Barry Sanders out, who runs the draw as well as anybody, your next best draw runner is your quarterback.
They get a first down. It's at the 41-yard line. He looks. He throws. Incomplete. Intended for Willie Green. Mayhew was there on the coverage, but the pass was a little long for it.
Well, if the Detroit is going to get back into this ball game, I think Willie Green is going to have to be one of the wide receivers that delivers. Here's a guy who, what Detroit likes to do is line up 3 receivers off on one side and free up Willie Green one-on-one on the backside. And it's mano a mano, man on man, and he's going to have to make some plays if Detroit's going to get back in the game.
And we hope he has a good night. His mom's looking in. Andy's a Braves fan. Green again, wide left. Clark to the right. Campbell in motion and back the other way. Incomplete. He either overthrew Campbell or underthrew Green. Flags fly. Let's see what the call is going to be. The flag came in after the pass had landed incomplete. It's probably on Mayhew there. Hung up with Green. Let's see.
I think they were talking about Willie Green, actually, the wide receiver for
you're
Detroit.
Right. As always, you're right, Pat.
No, I mean, it was 1958. I think I was wrong. Here's Penny. Willie Green, the man we were just talking about, he's going to have some kind of... It's supposed to be a screen pass. The timing was messed up. He is holding Martin Mayhew, and that's the call right there.
Holding 86 offense. Penalty declined. 3rd down.
It's 3rd down as they decline the penalty.
There was a big rush that time, I think, by Eric Williams, was the guy that forced Rodney Peete to throw that ball high that created the incomplete pass and the penalty.
Again, Green to the left, Clark to the right. 3rd and 10, 41. Campbell in motion. He has time. Campbell makes a dive and makes the play. Beautifully done at the 45-yard line. Al Boyd Mays was with him. Holding penalty against Detroit, and the wheels are coming off early for the Lions.
Holding 64 offense.
Now that's...
Repeat 3rd down.
That's on Eric Sanders, and a word of note there, filling in for Harvey Salem, who's out in California. He did not report. Harvey Salem is starting right tackle for a number of years for Detroit, wanted to be traded to the West Coast. Eric Saunders, who's made his living really as a long snapper, gets the start at right tackle, and Wayne Font said yesterday, I'm concerned about my right tackle position.
Now it's 3rd and 20 from the 31. Aubrey Matthews in motion. He has a lot of time. Incomplete. It was intended for Matthews, but he couldn't hang on. Andre Collins there on defense, and Detroit again will kick it away.
Well, you know, Skip, football is a game of rhythm. And the run and shoot is a very non-rhythmic offense. And if your quarterback is off, you've got no backup. And if you're a balanced team, you can either run or a pass. But in the run and shoot, if Barry Sanders is out and your quarterback is not hot, you've got major problems.
Jim Arnold will kick it away to Brian Mitchell. Detroit cannot get across midfield.
in his second year. Last year, the first time he ever touched the ball in a Redskin uniform, he went 92 yards for a touchdown on a kickoff return. This time, it was all Brian Mitchell because there wasn't necessarily a lot of blocking there. It was a short punt. Some of the Detroit men overran it, and then he just ran through one tackle.
Chip Lohmiller adds on, and it is 21-0. 55 seconds left. First quarter. We'll be back after this word from your local sponsor.
Tonight's NFL game is brought to you locally in part by your Midwest GMC truck dealers. Bellman GMC Truck in North County, Bomarito GMC Truck in Ellisville, and Brockland GMC Truck in Fairmont City, Illinois.
Suspect aircraft inbound heading 350.
The Air National Guard.
Move it.
Helping track and stop illegal drugs before they hit the street.
Got him.
Fill up at your nearby Clark station, where you'll always find high quality at a nice price.
You know, everybody has their favorite reason to shop at Grandpa's. Here's one of mine. Nobody's shopping cart stands up to Grandpa's for strength and durability. As proof, here comes our competitor's cart now. Not a pretty sight. And now the Grandpa's cart. Ooh, brutal. Look, there's barely a scratch on it. Well, at least our prices are lower.
Fuel problems again. It's probably good gas to begin with. But a lot can go wrong between the refinery and your engine. Hardly ever see a fuel-related problem from Quick Trip, though. They solve gasoline problems before they happen. See, Quick Trip insists on quality control, and their additives eliminate deposits in your engine. I guess that's how Quick Trip can afford to unconditionally guarantee their gasoline when nobody else does.
Well, there's the story of the game. It has been all Detroit, or rather, it's been all Washington. Detroit's Barry Sanders has not played due, we think, to bruised ribs, which was a big surprise. He was expected to. But the ribs didn't respond as well as they hoped. That was the first punt return for a touchdown by Washington since October of '81. Mike Nelms was the guy who did that a decade ago. Lohmiller gets another shot. So will Mel Gray at the one. He can fly. Not this time he can't. Brian Mitchell, who just scored the touchdown, made the tackle.
You know, Detroit has always been known for great special teams under Frank Gantz, but tonight it has been the Washington Redskins and, in particular, number 30, Brian Mitchell.
The officials huddle here. Let's see what's what. Our referee, Gordon McCarter, will let us know.
I bet you about 50% of all kickoff returns in the NFL there's a penalty.
That's probably
They are picking up the flag. There's no foul during the return.
That was one of the other 50%.
Well, I think there's a penalty on 100%, but they call it about 50%.
Here's the return. You know, all good punt returns, they don't waste any time. You don't see guys dancing around east to west. It was Tracy Hayworth, number 99, who missed the tackle, had a clear shot at Brian Mitchell, but he ran right through it. This is a play that really Hayworth, number 99, has to make.
Meanwhile, Rodney Peete tries to rally his troops here with 45 seconds left in the quarter. Straight ahead with the ball is the running back. Cedric Jackson got the carry, and Wilbur Marshall there on the stop.
You know, the Redskins started in a defense tonight without Matt Millen. They started in the defense with Monty Coleman as one of their inside linebackers, just 4 defensive backs, but Monty Coleman acted like a 5th defensive back, quite honestly. He's been that good over the middle, number 51. And Matt Millen will not play much against the run and shoot tonight, if at all.
2nd and 7 is the situation. Campbell in motion right for Detroit. Running play again, and good yardage this time for the youngster out of TCU. Andre Collins finally makes the stop on Cedric Jackson as the quarter comes to a close. So we've completed the first quarter, and the Redskins have dominated the game. They lead it 21-0. We'll be back right after this.
to the movie Roger Ebert calls a loud, rollicking, comic,
I'm black and I'm proud.
extravaganza. The Commitment.
Rock and roll!
Rated R. Now playing in select markets. Check newspapers.
There are roughly 800,000 words in the English language. So why is it so hard to say those 3 little words?
I love...
Try Bud Dry. It's dry brew, not watered down. To drink light, it satisfies completely. So while words may fail you, refreshment won't.
In trying to make an artistic statement, one should be careful not to let one's personal aroma do the talking. In order not to offend the critics, I recommend Right Guard Sports Stick. It provides maximum protection and the freshest scents, a sublime palette of odoriferous emanations. After all, a true artiste should be remembered for his inspiration, not his perspiration. Right Guard Sports Stick. Anything less would be uncivilized.
Second quarter about to unfold. It's been all Washington to this point. 21-0 after 1. Barry Sanders, a story. He's not in the game. A lot of stories around the league already. Randall Cunningham, perhaps out for the year, huh?
Yeah, it looks like he'll be operated on tomorrow. His knee injured 2 ligaments in his knee. David Craig, who broke his thumb, is out for 6 to 8 weeks.
Tough way to make the bet. Detroit now at their own 30-yard line. First and 10. They run it again. Nothing there. Charles Mann says hello and a fumble. And Washington has the football, they say. Let's see.
Boy. It is like a rock slide out there. You just can't stop it. They've thrown interceptions, Detroit has. They've fumbled the ball. They've given up a touchdown on special teams. It's a simple little draw play that they feature Barry Sanders with. He picked up 1,200 yards with it last year. Yeah, the ball is clearly on the ground. Marcus Cook, number 74, made the recovery.
Looked like Eric Williams might have knocked it loose.
Wow. Defense has to make a play here for Detroit if they have any chance whatsoever.
Ernest Biner is still the running back. Gary Clark, wide right. They run trips right. He's going to throw for it on first down. Complete. Very little gain. Gary Clark made the reception. Picked up 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, but Gary Clark did a beautiful job of coming back to the ball. You know, if he doesn't do that, maybe that ball gets picked off. Remember when Pete had his pass picked off, the receiver didn't come back. This time, Gary Clark feels some pressure by the linebacker. See, he had a corner beaten. It was actually the strong safety, William Wade. He comes back and still makes the catch. That prevents a turnover.
Second down, 4 yards to go. The ball is at the 25. Art Monk wide left. Gary Clark wide right. Forward, close to the first down sticks. George Jameson covered him on the stop.
I'll tell you who did a nice job there is Jeff Bostic, the center of the Washington Redskins, on Jerry Ball, number 93. He's just trying to take him any way Jerry wants to go. The ball wants to go to the nose tackle. And then Biner just reads the center's block and picks up the near the first down.
They're going to measure for it here. Let's see if the Skins have a first down with 13:55 left in the half.
You know, Jerry Ball was quite upfront to us yesterday. He said, if these Redskins run the football, I will be very, very surprised. Well, thus far in the game, the offensive line of the Redskins have been the difference. They have been the story because they have controlled that line of scrimmage.
As you saw, they got the first down at the 21-yard line. This time, Clark is to the left. Terry Orr is in the game along with Ron Middleton, 2 tight ends. Play action. for Terry Orr. A long-time Redskin who went away and then came back this year.
Yeah, but what a counterpoint with the styles of attack. Again, that's another tight end, Terry Orr. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 on the roster now. Joe Gibbs loves using the tight end, started using it in San Diego with Kellen Winslow more than anybody in the NFL. The run and shoot, just the opposite. Don't have any tight ends really on the roster. They have an H-back, but no tight ends.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Alexander came up with the interception on the deflection, and Detroit finally gets a break.
You know, it's funny. In the first day, I was watching a bunch of games today, and there were a lot of tipped balls today, both in the Philadelphia game. Philadelphia tipped about 8 passes of Don Mikowski's and caused some turnovers. And it happened in the Minnesota-Chicago game. Prevented Minnesota from winning today when a ball was tipped and picked off by Marcus Paul.
See if Detroit, after that break, can get anything going.
Defense did their job.
Alexander's first career interception. Jeffrey Matthews in motion. Rodney Peete goes to work. Has time, throws long, overthrows everybody. The pass was intended for Jeff Campbell.
Well, oftentimes, time of possession is a useless stat, but in last year's game between these two teams, it was a very significant statistic, and tonight, thus far, it has been as well.
Washington, a couple of extra defensive backs into the game, Alvoid Mays and Sidney Johnson. Peete 0 for 5 with an interception, and that's what he was worried about, was whether his timing was up to snuff. 6 defensive backs in there for Washington. Clark had the ball right in his hands, but couldn't hang on.
Yeah, well, that's the difference. That's the difference. Here's the ISO with Robert Clark. Now, he has got Martin Mayhew one-on-one. That's all you can ask. And actually, he beats him quite easily. The ball is perfectly thrown, but that has been the difference between the two teams. One is acting like it's still the preseason, can't make a play, while everything has gone right for Washington. You just wonder when Mother Time is going to catch up with Darrell Green. And he was talking about it yesterday. He says, I know they're going to test me early. They do every year in week 1. And he had a big smile on his face and said, hey, I love to play in the run and shoot because if you're a defensive back, you want the other team to throw the ball. And they've thrown 2 of them to him.
So Washington has it back. Michael Kofer makes the stop. Mother Time. I guess she married to Father Time.
Yeah, you don't, and their son is Charlie Time.
You're a beauty. Second down.
Thank you.
12:52 remaining. Ball is at the 27-yard line. Poor Detroit. They must be in shock. And I wanted to ask you about that seriously. As a quarterback, and I will after this point. Monk wide to the left. Dan Owens, Jerry Ball, and on the stop.
What a block by Ron Middleton. I think it was on Mike Kofer. He was the H-back in motion. Just a remarkable play. And what we have seen from the tight ends and the H-backs out of the Washington tonight, we've seen them catch touchdowns. We've seen them block. We've seen them tackle on special teams. They've done virtually virtually everything, have their tight ends.
Gary Clark wide right. Art Monk split left. 3rd and 9 at the 28. Rippon rolls left. Topher chases him. The pass complete and out of bounds. First down. Art Monk catches one in his 117th consecutive game.
You know, Art Monk was talking about having a sense of renewal on opening day. His 12th opening day for Art Monk, and he's still doing a wonderful job. There, the protection, the rollout gives him more time. And one more time, you see one of those wide receivers coming back to the ball, preventing the interception. The ball well thrown, low and away from the defender. Clark does a beautiful job of coming back and greeting the ball.
1st and 10 at the 19.
Was beautifully set up, Skip, because it's off the counter tray. Watch the left guard and left tackle. Ordinarily, when you run this pass, you just kind of pitch it to the guy. It looked exactly like that counter tray that they've run hundreds of times. And Ricky Sanders is wide open. Wonderful call.
A leg-weary Chip Lohmiller knocks it through, and it's 28-0. The Lions know exactly how General Custer felt. Back to RFK Stadium right after this.
At least Custer didn't have to watch the films.
Chevy Chase loves nothing but trouble. Dan Aykroyd loves nothing but trouble. John Candy loves nothing but trouble. Demi Moore loves nothing but trouble. And you'll love nothing but trouble, too. Look for it at your video store.
Sometimes I dream that he is me. You got to see that's how I dream to be. I dream I move. I dream I groove. Like Mike. If I could be like Mike. I'm gonna be like Mike. If I could be like Mike. Be like Mike, like Mike. If I could be like Mike. Be like.
It's a TNT Labor Day Western Workshop. Take hands-on classes in law enforcement.
You're sentenced to hang.
Physical education. And don't forget drawing class. The Labor Day Western Workshop, Monday on TNT.
First, we created the LS400 luxury sedan. Now we've taken everything we've learned and condensed it. Introducing the Lexus ES300. All the performance of a sports sedan. All the luxury of a Lexus.
The NFL on TNT is brought to you by Lexus Luxury Automobiles, the result of a relentless pursuit of perfection.
28-0 is our score, and Lohmiller will kick it away one more time. Mel Gray in the middle is surrounded by Jeff Campbell and Bruce Alexander. Good kick. Gray at the goal line brings it out. Gets close to the 25-yard line. Stephen Hobbs among those, along with Mayhew on the hit.
Watch two things here, Skip. Watch the left side of the line as they fake down here, and then watch the corner as Ray Crockett, as he comes up, because it looks just like that counter tray play that they've run 3 or 4 times already tonight. Beautiful sequencing of plays. They run the ball to set up the option pass, and that's just, it's been a magnificent, actually, game plan thus far by the Washington Redskins.
This is the best field position Detroit has had to start a drive, their own 21-yard line. Rodney Peete to throw, has time, has a man, it's complete out to William Hughes at the 25-yard line. And no more than that, Darrell Green, and on the coverage, he's had an active night.
Well, you know, everybody seems to test him early in the year. But I think what really sets him apart is his greatest asset is his personality. He can challenge the best receivers, and if he gets beat, he comes back and plays him tighter the next play. That sets him apart.
Second and 5. Jeff Campbell in motion. Pete has time. Complete. He's got Matthews this time. Collins finally runs him out of bounds at the 36-yard line. Time for a quick look at the U.S. Marine Corps scoreboard. Eagles lost Randall Cunningham in that game. Cardinals had a great preseason, lost their quarterback, won anyway. Bears and Vikings, what would you expect? A low-scoring game.
NFC Central type of game.
2 6-10 teams last year. That was a great football game.
And Scott Norwood, opening drive, missed 3 feet wide right. I don't know if you saw it, 25 yards.
Everybody in America had to feel for him. First down for the Lions. Pete throws again. That's almost intercepted. Mayhew almost got there in time.
Now, this goes to show you why preseason means nothing. You know, how many articles have we read here in Washington about how badly this defense has played, that Martin Mayhew's gotten beaten, Darrell Green can't play anymore, we can't run the ball. Well, they turned it on.
A holding penalty against Detroit. That's just what they needed.
Repeat first down.
That's the second on Eric Sanders tonight, the right tackle, filling in for Harvey Salem.
Who is probably looking in tonight and is listening to the cash register ring.
They've been pretty adamant. They are not going to make a move for him, not going to trade him. He wants to be traded to a West Coast team.
First and 20 from the 27. Campbell in motion. They give it this time to Jackson. He's tripped up, gets to the 30, but they needed a good deal more than that. Second down and about 17. Jumpy Guthers made the stop.
Well, you know, they say Wayne Fonts was saying yesterday that the run and shoot is a great running formation. But as you watch Cedric Jackson, who's having a decent after an evening, it's a lot better running formation when Barry Sanders is doing the running.
9:28 remaining until halftime. Robert Clark wide to the right. Green jumped up on the line to play it. Pete has an eternity. Nice throws, complete, sliding catch and out of bounds. Willie Green made the reception. And now Detroit and Pete begin to get into the flow of it at least a little bit.
Well, you know, we were talking about that earlier. How do you get a quarterback back in the flow? And I think in a run and shoot, it's much more difficult because you don't have anything to fall back on. You can't give it to a running back, particularly with Barry Sanders out, a running back, and let them get back in the rhythm. But this was, we talked about Willie Green being one of the keys if they're going to get back in the game. Runs a nice inside route, scrambled out of the pocket, did Pete, and he delivered that ball beautifully. Right on the numbers, an easy catch for Green.
Mel Gray has checked into the game. He's wide left. The new running back is Don Overton out of Fairmont State for the Lions. It's 3rd and 1. Overton pulls his way to midfield and a first down. Alvin Walton made the stop. Pat Hayden, Skip Carey with you from RFK Stadium. We're in the second quarter, 8:20 remaining. The Redskins 28-0 over the Lions. They have dominated the game. Barry Sanders unable to play because of bruised ribs. They thought he'd be ready by today, but the pain was too much in preseason, or rather pre-game workout.
That works.
First and 10 from midfield. Aubrey Matthews in motion for the Lions. Overton again. He gets about 3. Andre Collins, Wilbur Marshall in on the stop. Second and 7. 7:38 left first half.
Wayne Fonts said this team, his team, he thought there was absolutely no question about it. This was a better Detroit team than he had a year ago. One of the youngest teams in the National Football League. He said we're going to make mistakes at quarterback. But if we can hang in there, I think we're going to get better. But they wanted to get off to a decent start this year, and it certainly doesn't look that it's going to happen.
2nd and 7 for Pete and the Lions. They run a reverse. Gray, one tackle, Gray, but he stopped short of the first down.
What a job,
Brad Edwards.
Yeah, but what a job by Charles Mann, the defensive end, number 71 of the Redskins. Now, number 23 right there, Mel Gray is the man who's going to run the reverse, but the defensive end is not fooled. Watch, first of all, it's Monty Coleman getting a hand on him. Charles Mann forces back inside to 3 other Redskin defenders. That's good team defense. First, Monty Coleman gets a hand on him, and then Charles Mann forces him inside.
3rd and 1 at the 41.
This is a formation you did not see Detroit in all last year, a bunched offensive formation.
Overton is the running back. He gets the ball. He is stopped. Flag. He really got nailed. We'll see what the penalty is all about.
Boy, did Eric Williams, number 75, get some penetration. And that's all short yardage defense is about. Holding call against Detroit. But man, the short yardage, watch number 75 in the middle of your screen there. He gets through on a second ever, gets a lunge. And that's Matt Millen, number 57, who came in on the short yardage. But it was really the penetration by Williams that allowed Millen to make the play.
Well, let's see how the Redskins play it here. If I'm Detroit and they decline the penalty, I'd go for a fourth down.
You have to.
Holding, number 60 offense. 10-yard penalty, repeat 3rd down.
And to that end, Washington accepts the penalty and moves them back. This Washington's a good-looking football team.
Well, you know, it's interesting how they've really turned it on here opening night. A masterfully displayed game plan. Everything has gone for them. Everything has gone well defensively, offensively, and in the special teams. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better scenario than Joe Gibbs has had tonight.
It's now 3rd and 11 at the 49. Pete sets up, has time, now throws. It was intended for Campbell, but he threw it behind him. Alvin Walton almost came away with the interception, and Detroit will have to kick it away again.
You know, ordinarily in this run and shoot, the Detroit Lions get a lot of wide receivers in small open spaces. But this has not been the case tonight. Either Pete's been on the run because of a pretty good pass rush, or the defensive backfield has done a marvelous job of just blanketing the receiver.
Jim Arnold will punt it away to Brian Mitchell, who's broken a 69-yarder already tonight. Nice punt. He's going to try to run it back. He's in a mess this time, and he's dropped at the 20-yard line. Eugene Riley, a reserve tight end, made the stop. It's all Washington. Back after this from your local sponsor.
Here's an invitation to save big on Ford Tempo during your St. Louis Quality Ford dealer's factory authorized clearance. Now get $1,000 cash back on Tempo and save $1,200 more just on options. All before your best clearance deal. Ford Tempo, a great value that's now even better during your St. Louis Quality Ford dealer's factory authorized clearance.
I told him. He said you have to buy a major oil company gasoline. I told him nobody sells better gasoline than Quick Trip, and they do something else. Quick Trip unconditionally guarantees every gallon. So if he'd have just bought his gasoline from Quick Trip, he probably wouldn't even be here. But if he had a fuel-related problem, a Quick Trip would pay to have it fixed. Yeah, it's like I told him. It's real simple. You can buy your gasoline from Quick Trip, or you can take your chances somewhere else.
Your Chrysler Plymouth dealers are tearing up the town with a closeout clearance. They're ripping through high prices on huge inventories of family cars like Plymouth Grand Voyager. Now with over $2,000 in total savings. Profits are slashed, giving you the advantage of amazing deals on Plymouth Sundance America. Only $71.99. And on value pack cars like Plymouth Acclaim. This closeout clearance is ripping through the country. So hurry, don't miss out.
See your neighborhood Chrysler Plymouth dealer today.
Rodney Peete talks it over with some sympathetic fellows over there, Andre Ware and Eric Kramer, the other two cornerbacks. Andre Ware is ineligible to play in this game. That is a new rule, but there is an exception. If both Peete and Eric Kramer, who's listed as a second-year man, but is really a veteran, he's played in Canada and the World League and the like. If those two go down, then Ware can get in. Otherwise, he can't play. Back to work we go here. Art Monk splits wide to the right and looking rather to the left. And Sanders ripping to throw. Well, he has the turn it out and finally completes it.
See the way Ricky Sanders caught that ball with his hands. Again, if he waits for that ball to come back into his body, into his shoulder pads, maybe the defensive players make a play. Again, we've seen these guys come back to the ball. We see them use their hands. And that's why the three wide receivers, the combination of the three wide receivers here for Washington are the best in the NFL.
Stephen Hobbs has checked into the mix as well and comes wide left. Monk in the slot to that side. Across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Looks like Jerry Ball made the hit. Dan Owens assisted.
You know, if you are Mark Rippon, this is a fun game, obviously, to play. Here you are, you're ahead 28-0. Everything is working. Your receivers are getting open. They're making good catches. Your defense is playing well. Ernest Biner's picking up first downs. This is the kind of game you can really relax, put up some big numbers, and have some fun.
And on the other side of the ball, no fun at all. You're embarrassed. 2nd and 6 for Washington. And they give him the football. Monk crosses midfield to the 49 in Detroit territory before Ray Crockett makes the stop. And they're pulling out all the stops in Washington.
You know, the words dependable and Art Monk go awfully well together. And again, the guy gets more out of motion, I think, than any receiver in football. And he sets defenders up all during the course of a game in motion. But he's a guy that can, you know, make big plays, yet still be consistent. And that has really been his trademark in his 12th year, the consistency that Art Monk has had.
1st and 10 again for Washington, and they march again with 3:35 left. Play action. Rippon has time. Throw. Gary Clark, a brilliant reception at the 28.
These receivers really are something special. Here's a guy, Gary Clark, who has put two back-to-back great seasons together. 75 catches a year ago for over 1,000 yards. A nice arm throw there by Rippon. And another hand catch by one of their receivers, Gary Clark. If you use your hands like that, you're going to make a lot of plays that ordinary receivers can't.
Rippon, 9 of 11, 94 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 deflected interception. Reiner again picks his way inside the 30 to the 27-yard line. Gary Ball in on the stop.
Well, you know, this offensive line for the Redskins are creating the line of scrimmage really 2 yards into the Detroit defense. I don't know if you saw Joe Jacoby, the left guard there, come around and put on a wonderful block. And Jeff Bostic's having a fine day at center as well, but they're moving the line of scrimmage back 2 yards, right into Detroit's linebackers.
We approach the 2-minute warning, 2:16 remaining. And the Redskins, if they wish, can let it run down to 2 minutes, and it looks like that may be what they'll do. Upon us. 28-0 is our score. The Redskins in a run. Back right after this.
This Labor Day, find a Budman inside packages of Budweiser, Bud Light, and Bud Dry Draft.
You big lug. You could have had a brand spanking new raft. Shins up, men. Here comes a winner. Yowza.
Hey, you could win one of thousands of prizes, including sailboats.
That one really hurt. Give me 3. Heads up, man. Somebody just nabbed your 12 pack. What? Wait for me! Man.
advanced sensor, the system, the technology that will change the way you shave forever. Sensor, twin blades set on springs to read your face and respond. Independent suspension to sense and adjust to every curve of your face.
Pat, I'm going to ask you to play psychiatrist here. They learned just before the game that their big running back's not going to play. Then things start to go badly for them. What can anyone, a coach, a quarterback, a defensive captain, what can anyone do to try to stem the tide now?
Well, you know, you get paid for wins and losses. I think if you're professionals, you can't collapse because you have to find a way to play as well as you can in situations like this.
Out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Benny Blades ran him out, but they just keep on keeping on, do the Redskins.
Well, you know, and again, the sequencing of play, Skip, like we're talking, here's that counter trade, left guard, left tackle. This time he doesn't throw it, so the corner can't come up as quickly. See, the corner's running, Ray Crockett is running with Art Monk. Ordinarily, he'd be up there supporting, but because they threw that option pass earlier, he can't come up and make a play.
Gerald Riggs checks into the lineup at running back as Biner comes out with 14 carries and 60 yards. Terry Orr and Jimmy Johnson, two tight ends in there as well for the Washington team. Orr in motion. Riggs. Gets to about the 7-yard line. Clock ticks with a minute 45. George Jameson on the stop. Melvin Jenkins helped out.
You know, Skip, I said earlier in the season, actually this preseason, that I thought the Washington Redskins were going to win the NFC East. And it isn't so much a matter, I think, of their dominance, quite honestly. I think they just have fewer question marks than some of the other NFC Eastern teams, and particularly today with what happened at Philadelphia and Randall Cunningham perhaps being out for the year. You have to think Washington looks awfully good in the NFC East. Line the credit for this touchdown because they are opening up some gaping, and I mean huge holes for Ernest Biner. Mark Surratt, terrific block there, a kick-out block on the defensive end. Nobody really even touches Ernest Biner. That's too easy.
Chip Lohmiller. It's 35-0. We have a minute 3 remaining in the first half. Back after this word from your local sponsors.
This is an invitation across the nation for dancing in the street.
The Hawk fans are like a pig in
Happy Labor Day, yeah.
35-0 our score. 1:03 remaining in the half. Mel Gray, the deep man for Detroit. He's getting a lot of experience back there tonight. Another good kick by Lohmiller. Gray will bring it up. He breaks away. If he gets outside, he can go. Stopped at the 40-yard line, and Lohmiller was one of those in on the stop along with the ever-present Darrell Green. So good field position for Detroit, but they may need more than that. Back right after this. And don't forget at halftime, the Fruit of the Loom halftime report. What else is happening around the NFL? Pete the throw has a man complete and out of bounds.
You know, you're talking about Chip Lohmiller making the tackle on the last play. This is obviously the kicker. Yeah, he's trying to save the day here. Now, he knows he's got the 35-point lead, so he doesn't want to get hurt because he figures he's got a few more extra points to kick. But he definitely does want to get the uniform dirty. He sees that everybody's down and he can't get hurt, and he jumps on the pile and gets a little knee.
Right on top of Darrell Green.
Yeah.
Smart man.
Gets a half a tackle for that.
Second and 5. 46 seconds left in the quarter. Reiner, by the way, 15 carries, 76 yards. Touchdown, and he's thrown for one. Pete will fill the air with footballs here. He has an eternity. Can he find a man? Charles Mann gets him at the 35.
Well, he didn't find anybody because everybody was covered, Skip. And that is pretty remarkable when a quarterback has that much time. But Darrell Green had his man. Martin Mayhew had his. Brad Edwards, the free safety, was covering a guy. I mean, when you have this much time to throw the ball, somebody should be breaking open, particularly when you have 4 wide receivers in the game.
Interestingly enough, Detroit, with 3 timeouts remaining, uses none. They just want to get to the locker room and, well, I don't know really what they want to do.
Yeah, there's not much you can say at halftime. It's better to have your professionals. It's a matter of pride at this point, quite honestly.
35-0 is our score. Overton got the call and crossed the 35, and that'll do it for the first half of this game. And the fans here in Washington are in a frenzy, and well, they should be. Their Redskins lead the Lions 35-0. Coming up next, the Fruit of the Loom halftime report. But first, a word from your local sponsors. Your local sponsors. But you do have 15 more weeks to look forward to.
Not necessarily. I think what you'll see is certainly Joe Gibbs getting his first team through the first 3 quarters. If it's still 35-0, I think you definitely want to make a change. I mean, what he said was Mark Rippon has to play 16 games for us.
Stephen Hobbs in the game, splits wide left for the Skins. They go to Biner, and he breaks across the 35-yard line before he's knocked down short of the first down.
And Skip, if you're the Detroit Lions, again, you have to act like a professional and play like a professional. I mean, you get paid the same amount whether you win or lose, and you should be trying. And I don't think, again, people are going to question Wayne Fontes' team about attempt. They have not played well.
Bruce Alexander checks into the lineup for Detroit. And Dennis Gibson, the linebacker, goes out. So they have an additional defensive back. 3rd and 3 from the 35. This play will not count. The whistle halted play.
Ball strike. 84 offense.
So now it's 3rd and 8, and Gary Clark, the guilty party.
3rd down.
They get an awful lot of production out of a lot of different people on 3rd down. You know, wide receivers, tight ends, H-backs. And Joe Gibbs, no matter what the score is, he would look concerned, you know?
13:48 remaining in our 3rd quarter. Pat Hayden, Skip Carey with you from RFK Stadium. Rippon rolls, Rippon throws, and another one batted down. George Jameson got to that one. So it's 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
You know, Jameson, the best all-around outside linebacker for Detroit. Of course, Mike Cofer, a great pass rusher. Again, you've seen a lot more of that, I think, in the NFL the last couple of years because of all the short passing attacks. You're seeing stronger inside rushes with 4-man lines and a lot more batted balls.
Kelly Goodburn gets in the game for the first time. Punted away for the Skins. Mel Gray, the deep man for the Lions. They're coming after it. Fair catch is called and made by Gray at the 34-yard line, and that's where Detroit will go to work down 35-0 with 13:23 left in the 3rd quarter. And now Mike Cofer is out of the game, an outstanding linebacker for the Lions, and he too has bruised ribs. So it's been an awful night for the Detroit team. And I know the folks watching in Detroit, and they are legion, It's easy right now to say, well, let's write these guys off for this year, but you can't do that yet.
No, you can't, clearly. But how well these guys respond next week, I think, is a very critical issue. And how Wayne Font handles them. It is a very young team. And how he trains this team next week will be very key.
Don Overton is the running back. Flags fly as he picks up the field.
You know, the other thing is easy to do. It looks like it is a penalty against the Lions. Easy thing to do is say, hey, why don't, there's Mike Kofer on the end. When you talk about a relentless player, Michael Kofer is the guy.
Holding, number 60 offense. 10 yards, repeat first down.
Mike Utley caught holding.
So I was going to say, you know, the easy thing is, hey, let's pull Rodney Peete and put in Eric Kramer or Andre Ware. But if the coaches really believe, like they tell us, that Rodney Peete is our guy, he's going to be a quarterback, he has to play through games like this. You have to have these kind of moments.
Especially since he played so little in the preseason. First and 20. Matthews in motion. They go trips right. Man on the rush. Screen pass to Overton across the 30 to the 32-yard line. Alvin Walton among those, along with Eric Williams on the stop. Clock ticks with 12:45 left. Speaking of next week, we'll be in Cincinnati, where Houston will play at 8 o'clock.
Boy, Houston looked good today.
And I guess Cincinnati looked just the opposite, but that is their modus operandi. They are one of the streakiest teams in the league.
So we saw Warren Moon a couple of weeks ago, and he was saying that, hey, it's really important for me, for our team, if we're going to get to the Super Bowl, this has got to be the year. Because of age.
Peete on 2nd and 12, has time, dumps it over the middle. Overton has it again. Cannot break away, is knocked down at the 41-yard line. And a good play by Monty Coleman, the veteran linebacker, in his 14th year out of Central Arkansas.
Yeah, Monty Coleman, and he's been doing it for 14 years like this. Monty Coleman is the guy that's always going to be around the ball, number 51. In his career, he's got 42 sacks and 14 interceptions, 11 fumble recoveries. He can still cover even in his 14th year.
Third down, 4 yards to go. Before he's smacked out of bounds by Alvoid Mays. Rather, it was Alvoid Mays putting the pressure on Peete.
Just a corner blitz with number 20 at the bottom of the screen there, with 4 men up close to the line of scrimmage, the wide receivers. One of the tactics to try to change the defensive rhythm is bring a corner every now and then. Again, force Rodney Peete to scramble outside, and pretty good throw that time to Overton.
Cedric Jackson checks back into the game at running back for the Lions, who have a first down at their own 49-yard line. Mike Farr into the game, going in motion. His first appearance of the night. Trips left for Detroit. Jackson gets the ball and gets 2, maybe 3 yards. In on the tackle, Marcus Cook, Andre Collins.
You know, Marcus Cook was talking to us this week, moved into an old house in Old Town of Washington, 200 years old or so, and I asked if he wanted to become a carpenter. He said, yeah, I'm a ditch digger now, but I'm working my way up. My goal is to become a carpenter, but not there yet.
Clark out wide to the right for the Lions. 10:18 left. Third quarter, it's 35-0 Washington. Jackson works one tackle. Charles Mann finally catches up with it, close to the 40-yard line.
You know, if you look at Charles Mann, number 71 for the Redskins, make that tackle. He is one of the keys to this Redskins season and whether they're going to supplant the New York Giants in the NFC East. Coming off a knee surgery, I think it was in February. And how well he responds to that knee surgery, how well he plays. He had, for him, kind of an off year a year ago, only 5.5 sacks, when ordinarily he's a 8, 9, 10, 12 sack kind of guy who's awfully good against the run.
They measure for the first down, and they have it. So the Lions get a drive going here in the third period. Look at the agony on his face. That's pretty
It looks like he just had his gallbladder removed with an oyster fork.
First and 10 for the Lions. Marcus Cook again involved in the tackle along with Wilbur Marshall and Eric Williams.
You know, interesting strategy here by the run-and-shoot Lions, down 35 points, and all you're doing is finding themselves here just kind of really just running the football, trying to get into a rhythm that way. And that's Dave Levy, the new offensive coordinator of the Lions. Mouse Davis fired after last season because they wanted more control, but when you're down 35 points, like the fullback lunges don't do you much good.
Detroit has driven for 29 yards on this drive. That's their longest of the night. Overton, and again, the running game pays off, and they get close to the 30-yard line. Second down situation.
You know, it's interesting. They're down 35-0, but Wayne Fonts yesterday was saying, hey, you know, one of the things we did last year was we ran too many plays quickly. And one way we were going to slow down the tempo was come out of the huddle a lot slower, just to kind of slow things down. Well, he's done that, but he's on the wrong end of the score.
8:20 remaining in the quarter. First and 10 now for the Lions. Robert Clark splits wide right. Aubrey Matthews in motion to that side. Deep to throw. Now he'll run, but he's caught and knocked down. And once again on the play, Marcus Cook from behind dragged him down.
Marcus Cook, the only guy who can quote Albert Camus and rush the passer in the NFL. The only defensive end who can do so.
Quote who?
Albert Camus, philosopher. I'll work with you a little bit later. But good inside rush by the tackles, Eric Williams and Tim Johnson. And that's what a four-man line does. It forces sacks into the defensive end. Cook is the right defensive end, but if you have inside pressure from guys like Johnson and Williams, your defensive ends, Cook and Man, ought to make some sacks.
Eric Camus and Tyler, too. I remember that. It was an old political show.
There you go.
From the shotgun, Pete will throw. Down the middle, complete. And battling inside the 20 to the 18-yard line, the running back, Don Overton, who's had a much busier night than he thought he would have this evening.
Yeah, here's the guy, Don Overton, that they cut a week ago and then brought back. And he has been very productive, actually. Both as a receiver, he's got some pretty soft hands, and as a runner, they've had some nice runs off the left side, off of Lomas Brown, the left tackle.
First and 10 from the 17. Rick Wright for the Lions. Running play, nothing there. Charles Mann right there to greet him.
You know, it's almost like a preseason game in that they're trying to establish a run, as prove to themselves that they can run the football.
They mark it at the 15, second and 8.
Rodney Peete has not played well tonight, but this is a smart player who has improved over the last 2 years. The coaches feel that he is by far their most solid quarterback, and that includes Andre Ware, the #1 draft pick of a couple of years ago.
They've run the ball 18 times. They've thrown the ball 18 times to this point in the game, so they've gotten the balance that they wanted. Second and 8. And Pete calls timeout. Timeout called by Detroit. They are driving, but they trail 35-0. And back to RFK Stadium after this word from your local sponsor.
Hi, I'm Frank Lita with 500 cash that says I've got the lowest Honda prices in town. I'll repeat. If Frank Lita Honda can't meet or beat any bona fide Honda deal, we'll give you $500. Civics all priced at $99.77. 54 to choose from, just $99.77. We're on St. Charles Rock Road between Lindbergh and 270. The best price, selection, location. It's why you just can't beat a Frank Lita deal. Right, gang?
Right, Grandpa!
Yeah, fuel problems again. It's probably good gas to begin with. But a lot can go wrong between the refinery and your engine. Hardly ever see a fuel-related problem from Quick Trip, though. They solve gasoline problems before they happen. See, Quick Trip insists on quality control, and their additives eliminate deposits in your engine. I guess that's how Quick Trip can afford to unconditionally guarantee their gasoline when nobody else does.
It's time to dance into your St. Louis Quality Ford dealer for the factory authorized clearance, where you get the biggest savings yet on America's best-selling compact pickup Ford Ranger. Get $1,000 cash back and save over $1,900 on options alone. All before your best clearance deal. There's no better time to save on Ford Ranger or see your St. Louis Quality Ford dealer. This telecast is presented by authority of the National Football League and is intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of this telecast without the express written consent of the Washington Redskins and the National Football League is prohibited.
2nd and 8 from the 15. 5:47 left in the third quarter. The Lions trying to get on the board here. They're down 35-0. Don Overton, the running back. Fuller in motion. Pete to throw. Into the end zone. Intercepted. Sidney Johnson, the intercepted.
Well, if you're Rodney Peete, you're just glad it isn't a doubleheader. You're an old baseball guy, so is Rodney Peete. They just play one, thank goodness. But Sidney Johnson is a guy who is not intimidated and made a nice move, a nice jump on the ball.
Some people think he's a Superman. But when a 44-year-old has to throw 75 fastballs, even Nolan Ryan's muscles can ache. So after the game, it's the medicine doctors recommend most for sprains and strains, Advil.
For me, it's a couple of Advil, and those muscle aches are long gone. And Advil's gentler on my stomach than aspirin.
Today, it isn't aspirin or Tylenol acetaminophen. It's Advil.
I feel ready to go another 9 innings.
Advil, tablets and caplets, advanced medicine for pain.
Next Saturday on TBS, a rivalry is forged. The 12th-ranked Longhorns locked it up with old foe Jackie Sherrill and his new team, the Bulldogs. Texas at Mississippi State, live next Saturday at 12:30 Eastern on TBS.
Redskins on first down, and the ball to Gerald Riggs, who's checked back into the game, and he moves it forward about 4 yards.
You know, terrific reaction by Sidney Johnson, one of their nickelbacks who actually started against Detroit last year. But a guy who gets a great job, just wasn't enough steam on this ball by Pete. The ball was in the air too long and allows Johnson to make the play. And you're going to have to fight through days like this if you're ever going to have a good one.
Riggs again, and not much happening. Mark Brown out of Purdue there to stop him. It'll be third and around 5 yards to go. 4:55 left third quarter.
You know, when you watch Gerald Riggs, I mean, you're really struck by the difference between Gerald Riggs and Ernest Byner. Gerald Riggs has rushed for, 8,000 yards in his career and has hardly ever made a cut. because, again, he played behind big offensive lines that allow him to kind of find some seams. And Ernest Biner, a completely different type of runner, a dodger, a darter, and that's the way they use him this year.
My God, we're reduced to the wave here with 4:29 left in the third quarter. Biner back in the game. Ripping to throw, has plenty of time. It's Biner, complete to the 41-yard line. Blades on the hit, but a first down the result. 18 yards.
Skipper, the amazing things to me about Ernest Biner is he can be an every down back for you. A lot of guys who are physical runners like he is, he's on the right side of the screen, number 21, don't catch the ball well because their hands get beaten up so much by helmets hitting them and shoulder pads hitting them. But he can catch the ball with his hands. He uses his body on that one, but he can use his hands to catch the ball.
He leaves. Riggs returns. Stephen Hobbs wide left for Washington. Riggs across the to the 45-yard line. Let's take a look at tonight's Silver Bullet scoreboard. The Eagles lost their quarterback perhaps for the year. The Cardinals haven't lost all year, preseason and now a regular season game. Black and blue division, tight defense. We'll have more for you in a moment. 2nd and 6. We're near the 3-minute mark in the third quarter. Gerald Riggs still the running back. And they run a little reverse toward Monk again. He bolts one guy and then gets pounded to the turf.
You know, Skip, as we're looking at some more of these Silver Bullet scores, what reminds me this year, opening day, the same really theme that you ended up the season on last year. Last year, you ended up with the backup quarterbacks really being the story, certainly with the Giants and Jeff Hostetler winning the Super Bowl. Opening day, you lose 2 starting quarterbacks, Randall Cunningham, Dave Craig of Seattle, and how well their replacements play. The Jim McMahons and McGuires of Seattle will have a large bit to do with their success, as well as it's going to happen to other quarterbacks around the year. The theme of the backup quarterback.
Third down, 6 yards to go. Monk in motion, ripping the throw, has time. It's complete. He has Gary Clark, another first down, and the Redskins are tough. Melvin Jenkins on the stop. Pittsburgh edged San Diego today. One other score.
Gary Clark has made a living in his 7-year career over the middle of defenses. And he's got a real feel for defenses, the soft spots in the defense. Now, he has a couple of options as he comes over the middle. He can continue to cross the defense, or he can just settle down there if there's no linebackers. Again, wonderful communication there between Clark and Mark Rippon.
A minute and a half left in the third quarter. Gerald Riggs breaks one tackle, but can't break the next one. He's knocked out by Mark Brown. Brown, the veteran out of Purdue, 240-pound linebacker.
Jerry Ball and Jeff Bostic have been going at it. Jerry Ball playing at about 325 pounds tonight. Got his own ozone layer.
He can slam dunk the basketball. Can you believe that? A man that big?
He rushed for 1,000 yards his senior year in high school as a tailback.
Less than a minute in the quarter. Riggs still the running back. Pressure, complete to Monk and out of bounds at the 38-yard line. He was chased out by Bruce Alexander.
You know, there's lots of big guys in the league, lots of 300-pounders, but I think Jerry Ball, what makes him a little bit unique is some of the things that you were just talking about, his athletic ability. You don't see too many guys who are 325 pounds get off the ball that quickly. Here's a guy who can play basketball. He plays third base on a softball team. In practice, he tries to cover the wide receivers to get loosened up. He did tell me yesterday, though, the Redskins weren't going to run on him.
He said, I hope I don't have to eat those words. Well, Rippon goes for all of it. Touchdown. Gary Clark.
one tired leg. Woody Woodenhofer, the defensive coordinator, said, hey, I feel a lot better about this defense. Well, again, when he watches this film, he's not going to be particularly happy, man. Some major concerns about putting pressure on the quarterback.
42-0 is our score. We have 14 seconds remaining in the third period, and the long night gets longer for Detroit. We'll be back to Washington after this word from your local sponsors.
Tonight's NFL game is brought to you locally in part by your neighborhood Chrysler Plymouth dealers. Come check out the Chrysler Advantage.
Suspect aircraft inbound, heading 350.
The Air National Guard.
Moving.
Helping track and stop illegal drugs before they hit the street.
Got him.
God.
Fill up at your nearby Clark station, where you'll always find high quality at a nice price.
Fuel problems again. It's probably good gas to begin with. But a lot can go wrong between the refinery and your engine. Hardly ever see a fuel-related problem from Quick Trip, though. They solve gasoline problems before they happen. See, Quick Trip insists on quality control, and their additives eliminate deposits in your engine. I guess that's how Quick Trip can afford to unconditionally guarantee their gasoline when nobody else does.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's Rothman Furniture's greatest one-half off Labor Day weekend sale. For 4 days, Rothman celebrates the holiday weekend with sensational half-off savings store-wide. 20%, 30%, even 50% off our everyday low prices on everything. And as a special bonus, make no payments and pay no interest for 6 months. You'll pay nothing until March of next year. Half-off savings, 6 months, same as cash. It's happening this weekend at Rothman Furniture.
Well, there's the story, and you can see the Detroit bench. It's been a dismal way to start the 91 campaign for them, and for Washington, things couldn't be sweeter. Mel Gray is the man who hopes to run one back here. Gray at the 6-yard line. He fails to reach the 30. He's knocked down at about the 28-yard line. Alvin Walton and Terry Orr among those on the kick coverage. We'll be back to RFK right after this.
These 91s are here to remind you McDonald's McLean Deluxe is 91% fat-free.
No, we're not.
But you're all 91.
Brain surgeon? Not.
We're here because McLean Deluxe is 100% delicious. With a Diet Coke, it even satisfies Big Jeff Wright. Right? Right. It's 100% delicious. So why 91? Then again, why not? The unforgettable taste of McLean Deluxe at McDonald's today.
A car is a car, and its sole reason for existence is to get you from point A to point B and back again. It won't make you handsome, or prettier, or younger, and if it improves your standing with the neighbors, then you live among snobs with distorted values. A car is steel, electronics, rubber, plastic, and glass. A machine. And in choosing one, the question should be, how long will it last? How well will it do the job? Could I get a comparable one for less? And do I like the way this machine feels and looks? And in the end, with an absence of marketing glamour about the automobile, may the best machine win. Subaru, what to drive.
Well, the Redskins over the Lions by 42 points. This was a beautiful play by the Redskins. First the protection, and then Mark Rippon gets a lot of body English in it. And Gary Clark, who does not get jammed at the line of scrimmage, does a perfect job of that. And you have two happy Redskins, Gary Clark and Mark Rippon. But not only, everybody sets up game plans. But when they go this well, you have to be awfully happy and surprised, quite honestly, in your opening game. And again, Joe Gibbs was the guy who was saying he was just scared, didn't know what to expect from his team tonight.
2 seconds left in the third quarter. Deep to throw. Gets it away and goes for all of it and throws it too tall. And the quarter comes to a close. Willie Green, the intended receiver. 3 quarters of play have gone by, and it's all Washington. 42-0 our score. Nevertheless, we'll be back. Minutes of football left from our nation's capital. And there is the score. The Redskins were, last I looked, a 7.5-point favorite, so this is a bit surprising. Not that they lead, but nobody figured it would be like this. Herman Moore is in the game. Herman Moore is in the game, the number 1 draft choice from Virginia for the Lions. It's 2nd and 10. Rodney Peete has gone all the way. He scrambles. He's chased. He throws. It's deflected. Incomplete. And bodies flew all over the place on that one. Alvoid Mays, one of those who hit the deck, one of many.
Well, Alvoid Mays is another player that one of the 6 defensive backs that the Redskins have used tonight in certain circumstances. Last year they started all 6. Tonight they just started with a different middle linebacker in Monty Coleman. Every time Rodney Peete has had to scramble out of the pocket tells you one thing. The defensive backs are doing a marvelous job of coverage. Once again there, guess who it was? Darrell Green makes a sensational play, just tipping it away. The ball really should have been picked off. Darrell Green still has it in case anybody's wondering.
Jeff Campbell now has a bruised back, one of the starting wideouts for Detroit. He will not return. What a night for him.
Well, bruised egos, too.
He throws it long, intended for Willie Green. Roy Green, no relation on the coverage. Washington's largest shutout margin is 42-0. They did it to Chicago back on December 15th, 1974. And they did it to Brooklyn back on November 12th, 1939. Brian Mitchell, the deep man. He's broken one for 69 tonight. Jim Arnold will kick it. Next week we'll have the Oilers at the Bengals for you. There's the kick. Still at the 36. Not this time. He gets to the 40 and a late flag is thrown. We'll wait and sort that out. By the way, the Raiders lost to Houston today, 47-17, while Denver clobbered Cincinnati 45-14.
And the difference in the 2 run-and-shoot teams, the Houston Oilers and these Detroit Pistons, obviously, is the kind of guy you have at quarterback. Warren Moon, a quarterback, whom we saw just a couple of weeks ago, runs the offense. He can run any offense well, but he delivers the ball on time. He's got some very good receivers, actually 5 of them, that we'll see next week.
Face mask, number 51 on the kicking team. Penalty added on to the end of the run, 1st and 10.
Face mask against the Detroit team. Nico Noga called for that. So another 15 yards is tacked on. 14:38 left. It's 42-0.
These 91s are here to remind you McDonald's McLean Deluxe is 91% fat-free.
No, we're not.
But you're all 91s.
Brain surgeon?
Not.
We're here because McLean Deluxe is 100% delicious. With a Diet Coke, it even satisfies Big Jeff Right. Right? Right. It's 100% delicious. So why 91? Then again, why not? The unforgettable taste of McLean Deluxe at McDonald's today.
It's GMC Truck Summer Show and Sell. We'll show you this summer's big selection of new GMC trucks, like this new SLT Jimmy with standard 4-wheel anti-lock brakes and elegant leather trim interior. The sporty Sonoma, Safari with available full-time all-wheel drive, or Sierra with the highest resale value of any full-size pickup. Then we'll sell you with big summer value. GMC Truck Summer Show and Sell. Find out what's happening at your GMC truck dealer today.
Wouldn't it be great if there was a country club just for regular guys and a few things were changed, like monster carts allowed on course, water hazards shall no longer be hazardous, spikes encouraged in the clubhouse, only really great premium beer served, like cold filtered Keystone and Keystone Light, bottle beer taste in a can.
Hey, I'm in the sand again. All right.
Nice shot.
Thanks. Wouldn't that be great?
The NFL on TNT is brought to you by Coors Light, the one that won't slow you down. The Silver Bullet is the right beer now.
14:38 left in our ball game. The Redskins go back to work. Ricky Sanders splits wide right. 3 tight ends in the game on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Gerald Riggs on the carry, tries to get outside and does. And he gets about 7 yards before he's knocked down by Blades.
Skip, I'm shocked to see Mark Rippon still in the ballgame, quite honestly. Here you are in the 4th quarter. The Skins are up by 42 points. And remember, this is a situation he has been hurt the last 2 years. Jeff Rutledge, who is the number 2 quarterback, actually brought the Redskins from a 17-point deficit a year ago against Detroit to a win. I am certain we'll see him at some point this evening. But I'm surprised he's not in the game right now. Quite honestly, he should be.
Apparently a penalty has been called here against Washington. Here we go.
69 offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat first down.
So it'll be 1st and 20 for Washington, and now the tight ends will come out of the game, and back into it will come Monk and Sander.
What they need from Mark Rippon to win the NFC East, and again, if they're going to get to the Super Bowl, they have to win the NFC East. They can't go in as a wild card team. They're going to need 16 games for him and the kind of consistency that he's shown tonight.
Riggs, nothing there. He breaks the tackle, but doesn't get much. Tracy Hayworth, the reserve linebacker, on the tackle.
Wayne Fonts was saying yesterday one of the things we have to do this year is not start slowly. As you see what's happened to them over the years, clearly they're going to lose this football game, so he's going to have to find a way to regroup. And that's the most difficult thing to do, I think, for a young team. What do you say to this team after the game to try to get them ready to play next week?
And the flip side is for Washington, convincing them that it's not always going to be this easy, but they're a veteran team, and that shouldn't be too tough.
It won't be against the Giants, and it looks like the Dallas Cowboys this year, too.
Screen pass. Riggs gets to the 43-yard line, short of the first down. Chris Spielman in on the stop, along with Hayworth again. Stay tuned to TNT. Later in the game, Pat and I will select the McDonald's player of the game. 13:05 remaining. 3rd down, 8 yards to go. Brian Mitchell now gets in the game, and Riggs comes out.
Well, the story for the Detroit defense tonight, as it was a year ago, is 3rd down defense. They have not stopped the Washington Redskins on 3rd down. Here they're faced with 3rd and 8. A year ago, it cost them a ball game in the second half, and it's cost them tonight's ball game, or been a large part of it.
Clark got the first down. They can just move it at will. William White made the stop.
What Gary Clark does such a nice job of, though, Skip, and what he's done for a long time, he does not get tied up at the line of scrimmage. A lot of guys, if you jam them, they can't get off, and the timing's all disrupted. But Gary Clark has a couple of different releases, 3 or 4 releases, that allows him to get off on time and settle over the middle of the defense.
Gerald Riggs and all the tight ends check back in for Washington. What they want to do is just grind it down and milk the clock here. Clark, 6 catches, 107 yards. Pretty fair night. Mark Frederickson, a statistician, doing the yeoman work. Riggs got 3 or 4. Mark Spindler on the top of the pile. Down at the bottom is Dan Owens, 3rd-year man out of USC.
As you watch this Redskin offensive line, you think about the NFC East, and it really is a lineman's division. And what Joe Gibbs says, hey, we have to be a balanced team if we're going to win in the NFC East. And when you have guys like Bostic and Simmons and Jacoby and Lachey and Schlereth playing the way they are tonight, you're going to have a chance against any team in the National Football League because they are creating a line of scrimmage 3 yards downfield.
Riggs. Ooh. Helmet to helmet. That's going to be a late hit on Mark Spindler.
You don't blame Mark Spindler. He's still hustling even though his team is down 42 points. I love to see it, quite honestly.
Personal foul, late hit, number 92 defense.
They called a late hit on Mark Spindler, but here is a guy, although he's been beaten some tonight, there's no quitting the man. Clearly a late hit there, nice call. Would you like to see a guy still fighting off a couple of blockers, still running down the line of scrimmage with everything he has? He's been on the field a long time. They're expecting a much bigger season. He was injured a year ago, but won a big season rushing the passer, but more importantly, stopping the run in the NFC Central.
So the personal foul puts it at the 19-yard line. Spindler out of the game, and now Kelvin Pritchett checks in.
Aren't you surprised, too, that the Rippon is still in the game?
You know a lot more about it than I do, but I am surprised.
Well, rarely was I up by 42 points. Believe me, but again, if you're concerned about a guy's health, particularly in December, you want him out of the net.
Pulls his way inside the 10-yard line. Pritchett in on the stop. The youngster who just checked in, Ray Crockett there as well.
You know, the other guy we have not seen is the rookie out of Southern Cal, Ricky Irvins. The guy who made the team. He was a third-round draft pick, had a tremendous camp. He was supposed to be the third down back. There he is, Ricky Irvins. But he didn't have a very good practice week, so they say, well, he's not going to be our third down back this week, but you would think you'd get him in and pitch him the ball a couple of times.
Second down, 7 yards to go. Stephen Hobbs way wide to the left. Riggs again. Late flag flies. Must be a hold against Washington, or at least that's what you would get. White, Jameson, and Brown in on the tackle, and that will be the call, and Carter will let us know what's what. You can smile now, Mr. Gibbs, if you want.
He's got that cross of a banker and professor's look on his face all the time.
Banker, professor, producer combination.
Holding, number 69, offense, 10 yards, repeat, second down.
Back in '68, we understand, the Lions lost 59-13 on opening day to Dallas, so this is right in that category.
You know, this is one of those days, too, that maybe tomorrow Wayne Fontes doesn't even show the film. He just say, hey, guys, forget it. Let's get on with next week. Let's not look back. Let's look forward.
Hobbs splits way wide left. Second and 17. Draw play. Mitchell with it. Pounds down to the 10-yard line. Or close to it before he's knocked down by Kelvin Pritchett. Detroit, boy, doesn't get any easier. They play a Monday night game at Dallas a week hence.
Well, this is what it is like playing linebacker for Detroit. You don't get it tonight, at least. You don't get a chance to see the running back till he's gained 5 yards.
I got it backwards. I apologize. The Lions are home to Green Bay next week, and it's Washington who plays the Monday night game. Dallas. That'll be a good one.
Yeah, Dallas had a big day today. Troy Aikman and Emmitt Smith. Defense played well.
Third and 9. They run it again. Mitchell fakes and goes to the 9-yard line, and then down he goes. William White on the stop. And it brings up a fourth down situation for the Skins.
Yeah, but unlike the Lions tonight, what the Redskins have been able to do is set up plays. We saw them set up the halfback pass when Binder threw it earlier. They run this counter tray wide a couple times, pick up some yards, then they'll come back the other side, run it weak. Everything virtually they have done has worked.
I'll bet you a beverage that this is not a fake field goal.
No bet.
a Rhodes Scholar. Rhodes sharp as a tack. 7:50 remaining. It's 45-0 Washington. We'll be back after these words from your local sponsor.
Tonight's NFL game is brought to you locally in part by your Midwest GMC truck dealers. Bellman GMC Truck in North County, Bommarito GMC Truck in Ellisville, and Brockland GMC Truck in Fairmont City, Illinois.
Suspect aircraft inbound heading 350.
The Air National Guard. Helping track and stop illegal drugs before they hit the street.
Got him.
Got him.
Fill up at your nearby Clark station, where you'll always find high quality at a nice price.
I never saw anybody light up a bar like Jack.
You can say that again.
He had a million jokes.
2 million.
Oh, what a riot.
Oh, yeah.
One of a kind.
No kidding.
I swear, if I thought he couldn't drive, I'd have said something. You know? I mean, how could you spoil his fun?
Right. Take the keys. Call a cab. Take a stand. Friends don't let friends drive drunk.
The Furniture Factory of Belleville is the area's most complete ready-to-finish furniture gallery. And for every room in your home or office, the Furniture Factory has all the solid wood styles you love. The Furniture Factory gives you individually written step-by-step instructions, so your finished piece will be something you'll be proud of. And by doing it yourself, your piece will have a better finish than factory-finished furniture. The Furniture Factory. You'll get free financing on purchases of $600 or more with approved credit. The Furniture Factory, 1000 Carlisle in Belleville.
The TNT Labor Day Western Workshop. Take hands-on classes in law enforcement.
You're sentenced to hang.
Physical education. And don't forget drawing class. The Labor Day Western Workshop, Monday on TNT.
Kellen Scott joins Bruce Alexander and Mel Gray as the deep men for Detroit. Gray deep in the end zone and thought about it and then does the wise thing. And Detroit will go to work 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Well, Rodney Pete's still the guy, and, you know, every good quarterback in the National Football League is going to have days where he throws a lot of interceptions. Even championship quarterbacks have all had them. They've gone through some very rough moments. And whether he ever wins a championship or not, this is the kind of night he's going to have to fight his way through and bounce back next week and play well. That's all you can do. There's no quitting the man.
Mel Gray is wide to the left. There you go, trips left. Now they send it far and motion right. Intended for Gray. It was low. Mayhew was there on the coverage. You see that patch there, JRT, that stands for the late John Russell Thomas, former star player, then broadcaster, and then executive for the Lions, who has passed away. He was a terrific tackle in his day. And all the folks in Detroit miss him. Second down, 10 yards to go from the 20.
A lot of still the front line players, defensive players, the Redskins still in. I see Darrell Green at the left corner, Mayhew at the right corner.
Brad Edwards is still in the game as well. Speed to throw. He overthrew it, almost intercepted. If anybody would have caught that ball, it would have been Sidney Johnson.
Now, as part of the problem against a run-and-shoot team, you can't rest your two starting corners. With 4 wide receivers, they pretty much have to play. I think tonight's game has really been a combination. I mean, I don't think the Redskins are this good, quite honestly, or the Lions are this bad. Certainly the Redskins tonight, things have gone well. They've made plays on special teams. The defense has played, I think, remarkably well, particularly in the defensive backfield. The Lions just have cooperated. They have not played well at all. And clearly they missed Barry Sanders.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you got to us very late, Barry Sanders unable to play tonight because of bruised ribs. They thought he would play. It was scratched at the last moment. He's wrapped up and sacked by Raven Caldwell out of Arkansas. And Fred Stokes. Wow.
And that is quite a sack between Stokes and Caldwell. attitude, you're supposed to get her the ball between 2.5 and 2.8 seconds. That's what they've been working on, Detroit. They timed every pass in practice, but he had no chance whatsoever.
Brian Mitchell, who broke one for 69, is back again. And Jim Arnold is wondering, how many times am I going to have to do this? Fair catch is called for and made at the 45-yard line. So Washington will start in great field position, their own 45-yard line, with 7 minutes remaining, a 43-yard kick.
And Mark Rypien, it looks like, is going to stay in the game. Head-to-head, you know, the NFC East, what's it going to take for the Redskins to win it? Well, they're going to have to find a way to beat the Giants. And talking to Joe Gibbs, he said about that streak, the 0-6, he said, A, Phil Simms has been incredible against us. And B, they haven't turned the ball over much. Simms may not play in this year's game. They don't play it week 9. It's the 8th game after a week off. But that's going to be the key to their season. They played well at the end of the year, the last couple of years, to get themselves in the playoffs. But it's just so hard to get to a Super Bowl out of a wild card spot. They really feel like they need to win the NFC East this year.
Rypien goes to work, and the running back is the youngster Ricky Irvins out of USC, and he gets nothing. Irvins checks in for the first time. Let's look at Detroit.
Well, you know, it seems like every team has a nemesis. For the Redskins, it's the Giants, and for the Lions, it's the Vikings. And this is what's happened the last 3 seasons. And Rodney Peete was saying yesterday, we have to find a way to win some close games in our division, which we didn't do last year. Jeff Rutledge has just come in as the quarterback.
And Joe Johnson is in the game as well, the 4-year veteran from Notre Dame. 6:25 left in our game. Jimmy Johnson in motion. He caught a touchdown pass. Irvins again. He is knocked down as he crosses the 45. Another flag appeared to fly across the way. Mark Brown on the stop. Rypien leads the game, 15 of 19. 183 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. That on a deflection.
Interesting story I thought about Jeff Rutledge being the second-team quarterback, because ordinarily you might think Stan Humphries, who has played a lot last year for the Redskins, as the guys, but Joe Gibbs says, hey, he is our holder. And because of that, and that counts as playing a quarterback, he is my relief guy. He will be tonight, he will be most seasons. But if they had to play a game next week and Rypien was injured, Stan Humphries would be the starter.
5:33 left. Irvins gets another crack at it. He may go. At the 15-yard line, a saving tackle by Bruce Alexander.
Ricky Irvins is an explosive runner, and there is really nothing he can't do. He can play special teams. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. He'll block for you, and he'll make runs like this. Another couple of good blocks by the offensive lineman, kept the legs moving. He imitated Barry Sanders in practice all week, so he can do it all, I guess.
38-yard scamper. They mark it at the 18-yard line. There's Barry Sanders. A long night for him watching this as his teammates have gotten pummeled. Irvins again, and again he makes a couple of guys miss as he gets close to the 10-yard line. Chris Spielman down at the bottom of that pile with the stop. 4:20 remaining in our game.
Well, Ricky Irvins, as we said earlier, was supposed to be the third down back tonight. We remember we saw him in the preseason and catch a touchdown pass on third down. He's going to have a very productive year. He will contribute a lot. Should have tonight, but he kind of messed up in practice a little bit. Joe Gibbs said, no, I'm not going to let him play much unless we get a 45-point lead.
It's an awful lot for a kid to assimilate, I would think, as he make the adjustment to pro football. Irvins again. He's inside the 10 and down to the 7, and the clock continues to roll. And Spielman and Blades, to their credit, in on the tackle. It would be easy for them to just sort of wave goodbye.
No, but give Spielman and some of those defensive guys some credit. Yes, they've played. They haven't stopped too many people, but you know, They're still in there. They didn't come up with the mystery hamstring injuries or the back injuries. I mean, they're out there playing hard every down.
3:21 left.
I mean, Spindler's still in there. Jerry Ball's in there. Danny Owens is in there.
Hobbs wide to the right. Third and 1. Irvins again. Knocked down at the 2. Blades, a saving tackler. He was in there. And a flag as well. It may have been a face mask. I'm not sure.
Well, what a block by the center, and I think it was Russ Grimm this time. And the right guard, Mark Addix. You talk about a line surge. That was it.
Personal foul, face mask, half the distance to the goal line from the end of the run. First and 10.
It was Blades saving the touchdown.
Yep. Yeah, that's the kind you can really get hurt on. But watch the right side of the offensive line. Watch the center, Russ Grimm. 61 is Addix. I mean, that's just a huge goal. Oh, he scores, but for the face mask penalty.
So it seems inevitable with 2:58 left. The ball is inside the 1-yard line. Irvins on this drive has rushed for 53 yards. And they down the ball.
You know, coaches have long memories. And I'm sure Joe Gibbs is thinking, hey, they're not going to score 46 points in the last 2 minutes. And 45 is enough.
Good point, that they probably aren't going to do that. But they've still got a 2-minute warning to go through and 2.5 minutes, so that's a tough call one way or the other. One way you can look at it and say, you know, you get paid to play the whole 60 minutes and the fans pay to see that. The other way is, why humiliate somebody who's obviously beaten? That gets him to the 2-minute warning. The remaining faithful in Washington's first chance they've had to be unhappy all night. We have reached the 2-minute warning in our nation's capital. 45-0 Redskins. We'll be back for the final 2 minutes right after this.
You know that sinking feeling? You turn the key and nothing.
When it gets this hot, you'd better get to Sears.
I hear my battery gets baked.
Only Sears has the Die Hard. In demanding tests for starting power, Die Hard performed 3 times better than industry standard.
This time, I'm getting a Die Hard.
Sears Die Hard battery. More power when you need it most.
Who's going to back it better than Sears?
No better way to face the day. When the sun comes up, then I'm feeling fine. The AM surely is my favorite time.
The morning belongs to Speed Stick. It's what more men reach for. To prepare, to prevent, to protect. Speed Stick, 110% protection.
No better way to face the day. No better way to face the day.
Speed Stick, 110% protection.
The limited edition GMC Cyclone. Technology that speaks for itself. In fact, your GMC truck dealer would like to show you only one more Cyclone feature.
Now it's time for tonight's GMC Truck Leaderboard. Boy, that Thomas is something. He just keeps rolling.
Terrific receiver as well as Thurman Thomas. Christian Okoye back after kind of a down year for him a year ago. 143 yards today as Kansas City beat Atlanta.
A revolting development, by the way.
You really aren't big on these Atlanta teams, aren't you? The Braves, tough loss.
Oh, third down, and they keep it running there. So third down from the 7-yard line.
Well, Russ Grimm now at center for the Redskins, a guy who, number 68, who came to Washington with Joe Gibbs 11 years ago. There he is. Says, hey, I think I'll probably retire at the end of this year, but hey, I don't know what I'm going to do. He said, you know, it's not like IBM's knocking my door down to offer me a job. I'm not exactly sure what he's going to do next year if he does retire, in fact.
Well, that was a nice plug for him, and perhaps IBM will get on its respective toes and make an offer. Here's looking at you, kid. Minute 10 remaining.
You'll see us here. If he plays for the Yankees, they'd probably make him get a cut.
That was strange, wasn't it? They take a delay again, so now it's fourth down, 12 yards to go. So the ball now goes over to Detroit.
And here comes Eric Kramer.
Eric Kramer has a little experience in this league. Again, Atlanta, he was the quarterback on their, what do they call them?
Strike games, yeah.
And he's played in the Canadian Football League. He's out of North Carolina State. This is his second year. But he's bounced around in a lot of leagues.
And again, the shocking thing is Kramer's playing ahead of Ware, but if you talk with Wayne Fonts and Dave Letty, the offensive coordinator, they just believe that Eric Kramer at this point is just a more consistent quarterback. It's got to be a humiliating experience for Andre Ware, but they said, hey, we have got to give Andre Ware some patience. Although he's not looking particularly thrilled about not having a chance to play tonight.
Well, he knew, though, before the game that unless the other two went down, that he would not participate in nothing. But you're right. Rodney doesn't look too happy either, and neither does anybody else on the Detroit side. And if you saw somebody smiling, you'd be a little concerned.
Well, Andre Ware is shaking his head on the sideline.
And we are shaking ours here, wondering why the game doesn't reach its logical conclusion. Don't forget, after the game, the howling. Here on TNT. I mean, the stadium show, and then the movie, The Howling. Of course.
Absolutely. I saw The Howling years ago. It is a scary movie.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
We'll have to rush back to the hotel and watch it.
Yep.
You'll be involved in the stadium show again today, won't you?
I'll looking forward to jogging on down to the field and being involved with Kevin Kiley and Fred Hickman.
It's really going to be tough to get to next week in Cincinnati, so you can look forward to that.
Yeah, well, it won't be any trouble getting down tonight because there they are. They're the guys.
That's the good news. You can tell the pressure on the guys who are about to perform the stadium show. 107 left. Eric Kramer now the quarterback. Straight ahead with the run of Don Overton, Monty Coleman among those on the tackle. And the clock continues to tick with less than a minute remaining in the game.
I think one of the amazing things about this Redskin team is the stability in their coaching staff. Obviously, Joe Gibbs has been there 11 years, but look at the assistant coaches' ranks. And I think one characteristic or a characteristic of teams that win championships, including the Redskins, they have stability in head coach and ownership and quarterback.
Is there a chance, though, and I'm certainly not accusing Washington of this, is there a chance that your coaching staff as a group can get too old?
Yes.
You need some young guys, new ideas.
Well, I think they have. They're one of the more innovative teams in all football players. So they've got an old, maybe an age, but not an idealist.
Overton again, and he is to the 26. The stadium show post-game comes along next, and then the movie The Howling. And we have run our last play in this one. A most convincing start for the Washington Redskins, and a tough night for the Detroit Lions.
Got an injured Lion on the field as well.
Just what you need. Just to make a bad night worse. A Lion player still not on his feet across the way, and Monty Coleman among those to attend to it.
Aubrey Matthews, the wide receiver.
One of their starting wideouts hurt on the very last play of the game. What a night for the Lions. We'll be back right after this.